What's good, your Iris? And I'm back at it again with a back at it again. You feel me? Hope you feel me, because I pulled a couple cards, and what I'm getting here is somebody that is not really interested in isn't really interested in, I guess it's so distracted so quick. Somebody that's not really interested in dating anymore is what I'm hearing. Like it's been somewhat of a drag. Like you feel like every time that you start dating somebody, it doesn't work out. But I'm also hearing that something is supposed to work out for you. Spirit is saying to be empowered and know that you're not supposed to be doing this on your own by yourself. But in this like mentality, you kind of are creating more abundance for yourself, because it's almost like you, by doing this, by having this attitude, you've been putting your energy into yourself, because it has to go somewhere. So it's almost like you manipulated yourself to do the right thing for yourself. I don't know if you noticed that though. I feel like you might notice that now. But there's been like a turn of events. Like there's somebody that is being prepared for you, in a sense where there's an attitude or a way of thinking or a way of perceiving your type of characteristics as something that is good, not something to, be worried about. So I'm hearing like somebody needs to just assess the situation. So I don't know if you've already been talking to this person or what have you, but there's something that's being highlighted, that you are the type of person that, I'm seeing loyalty, like you're a loyal individual, and that says a lot. I'm hearing something about work. And peer pressure. What about this peer pressure? Nine of Cups. There's probably some kind of peer pressure that's kind of like something that you grew up, like a culture, a way of doing things, a way of thinking, that is like, it's almost like you're not allowing that to be the narrative. Like normally if somebody was to look at your situation, they'll probably be like, oh well, be careful of that person for this reason or that reason, because if they were dealing with a different individual and they was telling these characteristics to you, you probably would say the same thing type of situation. But this is a situation that only really you understand, like to vent to other people about this type of situation. You would have to speak to somebody that's very, very extremely wise and unbiased, is healed. Speaking to people that are broken are just gonna ruin this situation. Okay, so don't let other people get in the way of this relationship that's coming in. 7 of Pentacles. What's the 7 of Pentacles? I feel like you trying to make sure that you dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's for if somebody does come around. Yeah, 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands in a reverse, 3 of Swords in a reverse. Like you're not You're not trying to go through the same type of heartbreak again and again. Like, you're making sure, you're making sure that you don't make the same mistakes again, you know. And that could be with how you deal with relationships. Like, are you clingy? Are you too nonchalant? How does this affect the relationship? The other person does have feelings too. Imagine if it was you. You know, sometimes we don't really picture ourselves how we treat other people. We don't picture that being the case for us. Like, if somebody was treating us the way we treat other people. So even being too nice sometimes ruins a situation. But, you know, you want to treat everybody the way you need to be treated. And you treat other people, well, you treat everybody the way they need to be treated. Don't treat people the way you would want to be treated, type of situation. But because you could treat somebody in a certain way that they'd be like, oh, I don't like that, you know. Yeah, you want to see things change in your life, and you feel like the only way to change things in my life is to buy a new set of keys, because the ones that I was using is not, you know, opening the doors that I see that need to be opened. I'm hearing Skylar. Page of Swords, Page of Wands. I was just thinking of somebody young. Maybe this Empress is young. Somebody, unless this is you. Yeah. Somebody that's ready and willing to, like, change their mannerisms. Yeah, this is what this is all about. You're being recognized for this. Yeah, justice. This is something that's helping you manifest quicker, because the way you handling your boundaries. Yeah, with the Fool coming out, you could start your adventure quicker. You could start getting into you could start getting your wishes fulfilled earlier than normal, because of how you just view things. Okay, I could just picture, like, somebody that knows what's theirs, and they're just keeping that hope and that faith that that's what's going on. But I'm hearing that there's an issue. What's this issue? Oh, crap. There's something you have to cut off. Let's see. What do they have to cut off? Basically, every type of situation that wasn't pouring into your cup. Once you let that go, you basically opened up a portal for everything that can fill your cup, will come and fill your cup. It's like you was blocking your own blessings. This is like literal of somebody that was blocking their own blessings, but they're starting to realize the way they was doing things is just not, it's not for them. And I feel very strongly about somebody that is just trying to do better. You know, trying to make sure, like, every day that they're being a better person, handling things the way they need to handle things. Yeah. That's the simplest way I could put it. If this resonates, please hit that like button. Let me know what else, how much deeper would you like me to get into certain things, because I don't really get messy on this channel. But if you need confirmation on like what direction you're going and what you're doing, if it's right or wrong, I'm here for that. So let me know how it resonates in the comment section below as well. Personal readings are open. You can get that information in the description box below. And until next time, later.